Andy Murray said he feels fitter now than he did at Wimbledon, but what do you make of his recovery?
I think it's been great, and this is what I've sort of talked about in the media a lot. Is you want to look at his sort of trajectory of his path of improvement, and the way he played in Cincinnati last week. I thought it was a very good win against Gasquet, who's still a top 50 player, against Hurkacz, who's one of the form players of the year. It was a tight match. He had set points in the first set, and then last night, he was meant to play Kyrgios. It didn't happen. It's not easy to have a change of opponent half an hour before you go on, and Noah Rubin had match point against Lucas Pouille in the last round of qualifying. So to beat him 2-0, I think they're positive signs. If the Andy Murray of today played the Andy Murray of the first round at Queen's, I think he beats him very easily. And so, things are moving in the right direction. And the biggest challenge is whether he can stay injury free. He's been so stop-start for the last 4 years. We can't really judge, where Andy's level is at unless he plays, 3, 6, 9 months of tournament tennis. If he's able to do that, I think he can, improve his level significantly for where he's at now. And, can he compete best of 5 set matches in slams and come back with a recovery? I think that may be a step too far, but certainly on the tour and in Masters 1000s, I definitely think he can be competitive.
So what level do you think he can be sort of post all these injuries, like competing?
Yeah, I mean, no one knows. I mean, Andy doesn't know, and we certainly don't know, but I'd like to think that he can, win at tour level again. I think he did that in Antwerp a couple of years ago, and he's in much better shape now than then. So, to win more tournaments on tour, I think, is a realistic but tough target.
Do you think it's a shame for his US Open preparation that he didn't end up playing a player like of Kyrgios's quality?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's been around long enough. He's played a lot of top tennis over his career. So the most important thing for him, I think, is court time, match time, and staying injury free. You think at Wimbledon, different surface, but he was able to make the third round there. I think he looks fitter, faster, moving better. So that's the biggest challenge. I was asked earlier what would be success for Andy at US Open. I think the number one priority is coming through the event injury free. If he lost in his first match, but played and competed hard and didn't have any setbacks, that would be positive at this stage. Can he win a few rounds? Yeah, absolutely. So I think there's plenty of interesting storylines to look out for.
And how long do you think he can keep playing tennis for?
Your guess is as good as mine. I love to hear his motivation, and he when we did an interview with him in Prime Video in Cincinnati, and he really didn't feel like he was at the end of his career. He wants to keep playing, keep challenging himself, and I think that's absolutely right. A professional athlete is the best job in the world, and it doesn't last forever. So as long as he has the hunger and desire and motivation to keep putting the work in, and he feels like he's been rewarded enough on the match court, then he should play as long as he wants to.